The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Bestiary of Folk Creatures of Arok. The Balrog. Climate, terrain, abyss. Frequency, fortunately, very rare. Organization, solitary. Activity cycle, any. Its diet is special. Its alignment, malevolent. Its movement is average to fast. It has several special abilities, including Wingbeat, Fear, Darkness, Detect Invisibility or Magic, Dispelling Magic or Holy, and more. Special defenses, yes. Magic resistances, yes. Size is large, about 12 feet and 3,100 pounds. These immense demons stand between 12 and 14 feet tall, with horns, demonic features, and tattered wings. The body resembles a broken lava surface over a red-hot interior. The creature's body produces its own blazing flames. A substantial portion of its body seems to be made of heat-softened rock. As weapons, it favors a long sword that functions as a flame tongue, as well as a whip of many twisted metal cords. In temperament, they are surprisingly taciturn and aloof, so much so that they dislike acting in concert with other creatures. Loneliness is their greatest pleasure, and as such, they prefer to occupy the deepest, most isolated chasms of the abyss. Balrogs were corrupted from demigods, who in turn were created by the gods at the formation of Jor-Karroc. Because of their origin, and unlike other common demon forms, Balrogs are like demon princes, in that they can depart the abyss when they wish. They do not have the power to enter the divine realms, but they may, and do, occasionally enter the prime material plane. Balrogs are immune to sleep and charm magic, whatever the source, as well as attacks from cold, fire, electricity, or gas of any sort. They are able to translocate. They can only be harmed by truly exceptional weapons. They possess incredible vision. They are able to produce darkness at will, encircling themselves with a 20-foot radius of inky blackness, which can be dispelled only with dispel magic. They have a high magic resistance. If pressed, Balrog have a chance of gating another demon in to assist them. Balrogs are also able to perform detect magic, detect invisibility, telekinesis, suggestion, cause fear, pyrokinesis, dispel magic, or use a symbol of hopelessness or pain. All of these abilities can be performed at will. Balrog cannot fly, but in combat they will beat their wings rapidly. This buffeting can also send sparks from its flame into its foes, and might cause their enemies to catch light. This will singe hair and damage fragile items, arrows, brooches, potions, seals, parchment, etc. The long sword could easily kill a mage 6 times over. It can destroy clothing, leather, and wood, such as shields, on contact. The Balrog's reach with this weapon is great, capable of reaching over 10 feet from it. The whip, or Cato 9, can kill nearly 3 mages in one hit, and may stun some men. The demon will then pull the target to itself, which will be close enough to risk the tremendous heat and flame emitted from its body. The whip can strike out roughly 20 feet from the Balrog. Very dangerous. Summoned Balrog will be extraordinarily angry upon appearance that their solitude has been disturbed. However, if promises are made within 3 sentences that the summoner is ready to offer a peculiar place of refuge upon the prime material or astral planes, such as a dungeon lair or a deserted castle, the Balrog will listen to the proposal. As such, Balrog make excellent guardians for such places, so long as they are remote, godforsaken, and absent of neighbors. Given the opportunity, a Balrog might comfortably remain in such a place for centuries. If the desire of the summoner would be to protect a precious item from outsiders, the Balrog should be informed. The Balrog will act as guardian, but may, from time to time, call the summoner to deal with troublesome bothers beyond the Balrog's adopted lair, such as a village of humanoids, or a nest of other creatures that may spring up in the area. The Balrog will be happy to slaughter any invaders into its lair, but it will not like to venture outside to deal with neighbors. In this regard, the summoner will be treated as a landlord, and may be teleported to the Balrog without notice. That was an excerpt from the Bestiary of Folk Creatures of Arok. Now, let me tell you a tale from an Age of Heroes.
Well, okay. When last we left our bold adventuring heroes of you guys, they were just dropped off in town by their escorts, having had a pleasant little day trip around a farm. It is evening time. They're there. They've been dropped off in town like truculent children on prom night. Don't everyone do stuff at once.
Oh, I didn't know if there was more. I was looking for... Now, one thing is that I don't think Susan has yet told us about what she saw in...
Yes, that was mentioned.
Yeah. I remember
I felt the roll to put 2 and 2 together, so then I explained what I'd seen.
I remember was that. You were the only one who could make that.
Yeah, then I was like, I don't want to make the roll. But I still explained what I'd seen to you.
Go inside.
Inside the town, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're heading through the town to your inn. One moment, please. You useless.
Rude.
Okay. So, Saphiro, you feel a tugging at one of your new coin pouches.
And I'll roll around. I'm going to check my coin pouches.
Well, I didn't get anything because I succeeded every roll but the pickpocket.
Are you just going to let him do that?
How far away did he get?
He's still running.
I'll be pulling out my sling though.
You stop there!
No!
I'm going to pull out my shield and hammer and make chase.
Okay, you chase him off into the town. Well, into the... Yeah, because he's heading out of town. So you leave town chasing this retard who had the temerity. Yes, that's it, temerity. To pocket your pick. I think that's called pickpockets, but pockets aren't really a thing.
Yeah.
Pick pouch. I suppose if you're wealthy enough to have pockets sewn right into your palms. Oh, pockets weren't a thing. You don't put them in hosiery. That's what most people want. It's like, why is it called that? Oh well, never mind. It's very Victorian.
If Serlin goes after, I will also follow. But
Okay, cool.
if you don't, I'll...
Serlin has definitely been nicely distracted by all this. Right, so you run, and you're running after him, and that's a constitution check for those who don't have running. And those who do have running, you don't need to make a check, because you're great. But everyone who doesn't have running... Oh, Saphira, you can't keep up with him. You fall behind. He weaves behind some houses and then ducks off, and you fall behind everyone else. And Brendan, what's your running check?
See you open.
Oh, the thing is, if he's run off, we've got to look after him because he's useless without us.
Yeah, of course.
Already been noted.
With the mice, because I don't have running, I pass.
You'll never get out with him.
So you two get way ahead. You've lost Saphiro in the twists and turns of the housings. You're obviously dispirited. You're like, oh, they'll surely get him. And Scribbles is like... So what we'll do is we'll resolve you two guys first, and then come back for Saphiro's encounter.
We know we've left it behind.
Oh,
So you
one
two-
last thing before we come to them.
Okay. Yeah, right there. Right there! Aha!
Have we bought me anything?
No, that's the most important thing out of the whole damn
It
thing.
is my favourite item at the moment.
Oh, thank you.
He's not an item, he's a person.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's even worse. He's a dwarf.
Well, he's a
I
dwarf.
identify as a dwarven walking axe.
Walking. Because a dwarf's little, he's got the legs.
Well, it's also that because it's a walking axe with a flat top. You put your hand on, so you walk around with it. So you've always got a weapon in
that's
your hand. Yeah.
I probably could do that with me hunched overness.
Yeah. If you actually notice, Gimli does it a fair bit with his flat top.
He usually
axe.
leans, yeah,
It's a walking.
use it as a...
Right. So you two guys, you chase down this thief, and one of you, I'll let you decide who tackles them to the ground.
I'll let you do the
They like
thing.
garlic bread. Where's
Yeah,
the garlic-
so I was like...
No one else gets to see.
I will tackle this child? Man?
Well,
Man
yeah,
child?
they would be considered a man by medieval standards. He's about 14, 15.
Okay.
Hey, you're fine with this?
Yeah, no, that...
Stump tackles them to the ground. They're rolling around. They pull out a knife and they slash at you.
Try to stop him?
Okay.
Potions.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I may need them.
Grappling hook. Yeah, I might. Yes, I'll make a grab check. To do a thing.
think I was reminded?
I think that's bust. That is a bust.
So was mine. So they miss anyway.
He missed. And I just flail at them.
Get off me! Get off me!
I'm going to stand on his wrist.
No, that's a cold shot! -6, he's in the way too!
His arm's out there.
No, it isn't! He's actively trying to stop him.
What's his AC?
Let's see, with that minus factored in,
Yep.
his AC will be 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, should I get him with
Very
that?
much so.
2! You got a 2! What did you roll?
His AC will be 2.
Yeah.
Yep, so I got an 18 on the die.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. I just doubt you would also get him on that.
Yeah.
With a weapon you're familiar with.
Well, it's just a stand. It's like on his foot, right?
And I'm familiar with my foot, so...
You're
Yeah,
familiar
but
with
you
your
have
foot? Like
No,
that,
no,
so-
no, wouldn't.
You've had it most of your life.
If I was a fighter,
No,
I
you
would.
pin his arm down, he's like, oi, oi, get off, get off!
Saphiro, we've got him. Saphiro?
Oh.
That's what Hass's like, shall I go get him?
No.
Oh, I'm more likely to listen to her than you.
Just... Donk.
No, it's an active fight. You guys have to reduce his hit points naturally.
Okay.
Let's get some initiatives, shall we? 7.
Stump, Asratas, and Sulin versus a 14-ish-year-old man.
I got a 9.
Oh, I go before you. Neat.
Yep.
I'll be using Harpex when I draw him, so I will be going on 12.
Alright, cool. I'll take a damage, I punch you. Right, your turn.
But I think the most non-lethal of attacks.
Do you go after me, do you?
Well, I'm 12.
Yeah, he's 12.
Oh,
so
12, yeah, I
one
didn't... Right, I'm going to
No, I also know but I think.
use the circle kick.
He's on the ground covered by him. And you're standing on his wrist.
Yeah, because I'm going to flip and land
You
on him.
realise that will just break the grapple.
If I let her kick the guy.
Yeah, because you'll have to take your foot. Either you're pivoting on his wrist, or you are taking your foot off to kick him.
You would have to do a cold shot, wouldn't you, to avoid stun?
Yeah.
Then I'll just punch him in the head.
That's a cold shot to avoid stun. Because they're occupying the same square. Actually, we won't make it a cold shot. I'll just impose a -3 penalty.
So cool.
Well, because you are being wrestled around. You could be pulled into the way.
That's successful.
Okay. Punch. Oh man, this is going to be... He's going to beat all of you.
It's 2.
Oh, get off! Bloody hell!
I just want to...
Not until you learn you're wrong, thief.
I've got to draw Harpex, and then I think that's me, really. I'll maintain the...
Okay.
I'll try to grapple his other arm so he can't stop me.
Just misses.
No, I can't do that. Sounds about right.
Initiatives. 7 again. Sus.
6.
17.
You go first.
Punch, punch, punch.
Okay, go ahead.
Miss.
These are ordinary punches, right?
Miss. Miss.
Wow!
Yeah.
Go Take a damage.
I will.
Yeah!
Hit him with the... the haft? Is it a pommel? The bottom of the axe. The haft. What's the AC?
Well,
10
right now
while he's
being
grappling?
pinned beneath you, he's like 10. But for everyone else, he's better.
It's night time. Again.
Oh, is AC teams it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
except for everyone else that's not him.
Yeah,
'cause he's
it's
the one
just
grappling.
stunned.
Everyone else, he has a harder time hitting. Except for him, he's like literally on him.
So what's the AC for me, is it?
They're 9 million.
6. Though I don't know if you want it to have a negative because I'm not hitting with the blade, but I rolled a 6.
To hit.
No, to damage. I hit him.
Oh, okay, and he dies.
Or he's
You
unconscious.
did not declare it as a sapping attack because that takes reduced damage and increased difficulties. So he dies. Crumble.
I wouldn't have succeeded a sap.
Look up sapping in either the thing I handed you out or
Yeah, I
the
have.
book. It is not that easy. That's why low-level people tend not to do it.
Yeah.
Of course, you could have just punched him. Punching really can only kill someone if you're doing something extraordinary.
He's unconscious. Look, unconsciousness fluids leaking.
Gushing out of his crumpled face.
Stump.
Oh. Me not try to kill him, think he just...
Oh my god! What's going on here? Oh my younger brother! No! What has been going on? You there, elf! Well, I had nothing to do with this. I just watched. And you did nothing to help my younger brother! You scoundrels!
So you're a thief as well?
Thief! How dare you accuse me of that?
I didn't
I'll
accuse you.
I'll call the sheriff, my older brother.
I didn't accuse you
Wait
of
a
being a
minute.
thief. I said, are you a thief
Of
like
course I am not.
your brother?
Why have you killed my brother?
Wait a minute.
For thievery.
You can't prove that. Let's have
Is-
have a look here. Get off my brother, you scurrilous looking thing.
Is this the kid that we talked to?
No, that was my young.
Oh,
Oh my
must have
goodness,
one
what is this? None of these things belong to him. You bastard. Oh, now there's shame on my family. No!
So what were you going to do about it?
Well, obviously, he has paid for that shame with his death.
You should get your brother so you can hand these into your brother.
Yes, you're right. You all stay here with the body, and I will get it.
Leave the items.
Of course. I am no thief.
I
How
know
dare
this-
you accuse me a second time? Yellow-eyed lich witches.
Do not accuse me of what I am not.
We will see. Storms off in a huff. That's what Huss is like. Man, all humans are just pieces of shit, aren't they? Meanwhile,
She's killed people for less.
meanwhile, back with Saphira, who hasn't even gotten the cheese off of Scribble. Oh no, this is back in time, so of course he hasn't. Hey, so you pull the cheese, the inedible cheese off of Scribble. Scribble. Suddenly, Saphira catches the scent of face powder and perfume.
Damn you.
Whatever, Jiraiya.
Well, that's a bust.
Which it is.
Saphira follows the scent.
He turns a corner, and there's a woman crouched over by a barrel. She looks up, startled as you approach. What delightful form-hugging leathers she is wearing. Is that... Are those her batoons? In clear definition? Upon closer inspection, they are.
Very tight pants.
Yes, very tight. She'll correct. Ah! Who are you? What are you doing in this evening?
Saphira, cleric of Tor, at your service. Winning smile. Do I need to make a charisma roll? Or?
No, I have to make a reaction adjustment check. Okay. And she's like, swoon. Perhaps you're exactly the kind of powerful, masculine, manly hero who can help me in my time of need.
Oh? Something distresses you, my lady?
Her large dark eyes widened as she says, yes, indeed.
Pray tell what vexes you.
You see, one of the merchants in this area is a cruel man who stole from me without me knowing. I want to get my property back.
I say, and
But he's a corrupt, tight friends with the people in power here so they would not listen to me and protect their friend. I had thought to just break in and take it back, but I'm just a woman. She's very convincing.
Yeah, I mean, Severa's still going to say, well, I know that I've met some very capable women in my time, and...
Oh, if only I was one of them. One of the ones who had met you sooner, that is.
So, who is this merchant?
Calder.
And he runs...
Yes, he runs from all of his problems.
No, what business does he...
Oh, he comes in and travels out with loads of foodstuffs from the countrysides.
So it is a foodstuff of yours he's taken?
He took my money and sold me bad goods. On purpose. Hollowed out melons.
I see. So it is merely coin that you got back, or did you trade something precious, specific?
Oh, the coin was necessary to feed all of my family and our neighbors. We bought a lot of melons, you see.
I see, so he's a travelling merchant. Do you know if he is in town at this
Yes,
juncture?
he is within. Or rather, he will be. I have such a small window to operate before he gets back.
So she's talking about this building.
Yes, right here.
I'm going to look at the building and see, like, does it have any signs or anything, or does it just look like a house?
It looks like a lodging.
Yeah. How much did he take from you?
12 gold pieces in crowns.
Gold pieces and crowns.
Whatever those are.
Whatever, you don't know what they are?
Well, they've got a little crown on them and they're gold.
Where did you get them from before he took them?
I earned them. Well, we earned them.
What is your name?
Maya.
Yeah. And you have a large family?
Oh, yes. And Mother is so very sick.
I'm sorry to hear. So, does it look like there's anybody inside in the building? Can I hear like voices inside, or is there?
No.
The window isn't lit by like a candle on the inside or anything?
No.
Well, I would like to help you, but I am not really the sneaking in and taking things type. I am a cleric of Tor.
I understand. There truly is no justice for a poor woman in this world.
Well, I could give you the gold to compensate.
I couldn't possibly ask for such kind generosity.
Not at all. I will go into my coin pouch and I will take out 12 gold pieces.
Where'd you get the 12 gold from? Did you take from the chest?
No, I still have. That's exactly what I've got in one of these pouches, actually. No, I've had this for ages.
Oh, is there anything I could do to repay you, good sir? She's more convincing than I am.
That's now empty.
I've been wanting to press that button, but I want to wait for the
I want to push the button, but you know.
Just feed your family and give thanks to Tor.
Oh, praise Tor for your generosity, good sir. I shall not forget this. Press her hand against your armoured chest and run off into the night. You fucking retard.
Look, you made all these great rolls!
Yeah, I did.
I apparently can't counter this.
I mean, you never tried to.
No, I did at the start, and then I was just like, oh no, I see where this is going.
Well, there you were, a man on the town alone with a pocket empty of gold.
Yeah. Give me that. Look, you say that I've got bad habits. Look at you and this. I've told you this is unedible. Don't know how you keep getting into that pouch. You know what? I'm going to make sure I'm going to put it in a different one.
Look the other way.
What? Give me that!
Apparently he's just magic now, whatever.
Should go find the others. Go
Some
in
heavily armoured guys arrive where you are. The town's guard colours, big armoured guys. They look cool. Well, what we got here? Someone's gone and killed a thief, have they? Which one of you's killed the thief? Right then, what's your name, Goodman?
Stump.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Parents must have hated you. Where are you from?
Arf.
Arf.
Another one from Orf. Right. Now, you can't go around killing thieves without having to answer some questions, so we'll need you to come back to the guardhouse and answer some questions. You men, gather up the thief and the evidence. Yes. Are you a witness to this? We will need you to also come along.
Okay.
Right then.
I come along.
Right, well, guards will surround you with their heavy weapons out. Right then. By the power vested in us, by Baron Oldforth, we hereby take possession of this situation. Let us go. And the guy in front will lead you guys away, and the rest will be nice and flankingly behind
Box.
you in a little box. And all watching you like hawks. So, no surprise. And they lead you across town. And out of town.
Oh.
Towards Thias Cavalt.
Oh.
The official place for questioning where the eyes of the gods can look upon you.
Yes. And totally not where cults take people for cult stuff.
Right then. Inside with you.
What have they opened?
A gate.
Oh, just right.
How well used does the gate look?
Very.
Isn't a constabulary in town?
I ask questions here. In.
I'll go in, turning to look at Shakla.
If they are not above board, I will kill them all. It's not a problem.
That sounds like a threat against the...
Constabulary, if you are constabulary, it is not a threat against you.
What is this going and I will not have my position of Honbor be impunged? Inside, now we all settle all of this. In. You can make a perception check if you want, you guys. You can actually do this at just about any time.
It's
Stuff's trying to decide
pass.
Hornblower is a real word.
Yeah,
No,
they're
but-
the model trains.
I think you meant to say honor, but
Yeah, that's what I think. But
Okay, as you go into the fenced off area, you hear one of the guards say, like,
well, that proves it.
you know, that's not entirely unique for the guys.
Yeah. How many guards are there? Oh, sorry. I'm being very generous on this.
you think there might be 30 or 50.
How many can I see?
8. Well, you asked how many are there? Like, in town? 30 or 50? You don't know! But you see 8 right here.
How many are behind me?
All of them except one.
So all you do is turn around and then all of them are ahead of you except one.
Anyway, you go inside.
No.
Yes, it is really too. Okay, well, I'll just start in persuading you.
As I'm going to the door, I'm going to go up the wall and over and back over the top and attack the two behind.
Right, that sounds like an acrobatics check followed by a leaping check.
Both dicks.
Oh, massive penalties. Let's see, the kickflip off the wall, -8. And then the launch, which is the leaping check, that's, you're wanting to cover 2 squares there, so that's -6. Oh no, things might actually be slightly difficult from his 18 dex.
I actually failed it.
Oh.
Only by 2.
What?
By 2.
Okay, so you start running up the wall and your foot slips and you slide back down. And they're like, "Oh, get her!" And they get a free missing. And the other guy also gets a free missing. Let's roll some initiatives. You're in combat.
I guess they stabbed where you were and not where you were going to be or something.
Well, they expected her to succeed.
Yes.
Yes, so
I mean, we all did.
Yeah.
Shaklar doesn't fuck up.
Well, I mean, maybe Shaklar needs to do things that she's capable of doing.
I am capable of doing it!
No, the gods
Apparently not!
She'll be like, I meant to do that. To throw them off guard.
Stump's inside, so he wouldn't have seen you fuck up.
No.
I saw everything. Bribe me.
It's alright, because Esoto was following us.
Yes, he is.
I go on 3.
He's
because
so
I'm not currently
naive, he's
using a
probably like,
weapon.
why are you attacking an honourable guard?
And I believe you go first.
I want to run over to that to the larger mausoleum that we believe the katana thing opens, and I want to climb on top of it.
That's a climb walls check.
I thought you were inside.
He is. He's inside the fenced
Oh,
off
alright.
Dias Cavalt area.
Yeah, they haven't gone into that.
Because they just open it up.
Yeah, they can't.
Yeah, I'm up.
Okay, yeah, you've done that.
That's me.
Oh, you.
Oh, I've got an action, so... Oh no, I climbed. Never mind. My brain doesn't
Actually.
work.
Oh, that was a movement.
What's your initiative, sorry? There is no movement action. You need to get this out of your heads.
It was 7.
Oh, you go before my guys.
So I'll get up and attack the first guy.
Right.
Punch.
Punch. Righto. Ordinary punch.
No, I'll make the first punch Iron Fist. DC? Sorry, AC?
Oh, sorry, their ACs are 7s.
Yeah,
They're shabby, very poorly done guard cosplay. Had you had a heraldry guy here, would have immediately been able to see through it, probably without even a check.
2.
2 damage.
Yeah.
Roar! How dare you!
And second one's a miss.
Richard Heath! Miss. Miss. And the others can't really realistically get close to you. Because of the way the gate is. And then I suppose Arcertas gets his round.
Miss.
No.
No.
Because he has a staff and can therefore strike 2 squares away with a thrusting poke at reduced damage. He does a minuscule amount of damage, but he does cry out, "Ha ha! More useful than that coward orc!"
You motherfucker. I will be of minimal use at least.
One of the guards yells, "I'll get the rest of the lads," and runs off.